Greetings and welcome back. A little earlier today, I'm tired, I'm going to bed, but I've been running on lower nights of sleep. Not like anything crazy, or at least it doesn't feel crazy, but maybe I'm just running on adrenaline when I wake up. Because Lord knows I got 5 hours of sleep last night, but I did take a nap. Anyway, the point is, as you can see, it's daytime. Sun's gonna set maybe in an hour, and maybe I'll be set before the sun even is. Got 5 hours of sleep last night, 5 hours ish the night before. Okay, so 2 nights of 5 hours. I guess I see why I'm tired. But there's been naps both days. So what's the problem? A nap is not restorative sleep. I need a good night's sleep. Anyway, the reason why I'm making this video is because I'm trying to be consistent. ChatGPT, shout out to ChatGPT. Sponsorship by OpenAI goes here. The thing that ChatGPT said is, I was like trying to make, I think I asked this aloud on a previous YouTube video, like how do you balance consistency in a public space? Yeah, I did, the one that I made in bed. How do you balance consistency in a public space where excellence and representation and reputation matter? And ChatGPT was like, consistency means never letting a habit go to 0. It doesn't mean always getting that habit at 100. And I love that. And today I was listening to music from 2016, like my favorite songs from 2016, according to Spotify's AI. Shout out to AI everywhere, just solving problems, giving us data, all this information. Yeah, so I listened to a playlist of my Spotify top songs from 2016, and I'm like, wow, it's been 10 years. 10 years since I was listening to the song, and these songs, and I can remember who I was and what was up back then, and nothing's changed. I still haven't gone to the gym consistently. I'm still not this worldwide famous speaker like I wanted to be. Still ain't a millionaire. Sometimes I just feel like a bum, Like, and obviously that's not true. First of all, roof over my head. Let's start there. Plant mom of 40. Let's start there. Those things alone are like, wow. I mean, part of this is like grappling with the idea that like I'm a human being and I don't have to earn my right to be on earth, unlike conservatives would argue. And even if this were a test of productivity, I've been very productive over the last 10 years. I think it's wild that I'm still not who I want to be. I'm still not who I want to demonstrate myself as. A part of that comes from even just look at me recording this video in my bonnet and robe, like, ooh, yeah, I'm comfortable, but like, is that who I respect? Or would I rather be on here with a fly outfit, with a prompt, with a topic, with an intro, with an agenda, right? And that goes back to the consistency thing. It's like, okay, you're not necessarily representing yourself to a standard of excellence, but you keep showing up every day, and that means something more than the average person. And I constantly go between, I'm constantly in this battle of like hating myself compared to who I want to be, and being super proud of myself compared to either the average person or to where I was. And I know that seems hypocritical because I was just listening to songs from 2016 and I'm like, I've not developed as a person. But what I mean by that is like, first of all, it's just not true, right? I graduated college. That's a milestone I wanted to hit. I hit it with honors. I got so much more education since then. I got dream jobs since then. Dream friends since then, like dream hobbies since then, relationships that I thought were a dream at the time of experiencing them since then, right? So then it's like part of this is just not true. It's a self-perception that isn't grounded in reality. But it's such a strong feeling. Like when I think of myself 10 years ago, I'm like, wow, way to still not be where you need to be. 10 years later, you had enough time. What did you do with it? And that's the thing that makes me want to record this video, outside of the fact that I'm trying to be consistent with recording videos, the thing I want to address on this video is like, I have not overcome myself yet. Like, my posture is terrible. My shoulders hurt so much. Like, I'm literally in pain from slouching and looking at my phone, and I still can't stop myself. I had to buy an app to lock me out of Instagram. And even with that, I just find new things to do on my phone. I dream journal for an hour. I look through old photos. I yip yap with chit chat with ChatGPT. It's like, damn, you want to be on this phone so damn bad. Oh, that's an interesting thought. What if I limit all of the apps? Ooh, but it's like, I'm literally in pain. It's not even like, you know, like when people are like do something that's making their life worse, it's usually because at the time they didn't realize the consequences. They didn't feel the side effects. I'm feeling them. I'm in pain every day. My eyes are strained and stretched. And yet still I just want to be like this. Why? My posture is ass. My body's not where I want it to be. And yet, do I take myself to the gym as much as I would like? No. Am I there every week? Yes, for the most part. I've only missed a few weeks this year. But that's because, again, it's like, do you compare yourself to the average person or the person you used to be? Or do you compare yourself to who you want to be? The person I want to be is supposed to be in the gym every day. The average person ain't in the gym even every month. The person I want to be presents herself well, with dignity and class, whatever that means. Hair done beautifully. Dressed well. The person I want to be is gonna sleep right now. So I guess that works. But I'm only so excited, so tired because I slept for 5 hours last night. But then again, I only slept for 5 hours last night because I was rehearsing. But then I was only rehearsing so much last night because I should have been rehearsing for the past month and haven't been. And somewhere in this, the answer is give yourself grace to just be a human being. But sometimes it feels like other human beings, you know, like really got it right. I don't know who is they. And I had a meet up with some ladies today. And that was the question. One of the questions we asked that I wrote down. Who is they? Who is they that 10 years ago was doing so much worse and now is doing something? Burna Boy. Burna Boy is on one of those favorite songs. How he's developed in 10 years. Wow. And it's just, I'm upset with myself because I feel like I don't have the, everyone's like, oh, I wish God would bless me with this, that, or the other. I know there are certain things he's not blessing me with because I don't have the discipline for them. Or he's already blessed me with, and the lack of discipline made them go away. Or he's trying to bless me with, and my lack of discipline makes me not pursue them, even though the opportunity is right there. Right? So it's like, when I think about Beyonce or Burna Boy or all these other folks, I don't have the discipline to do what they did, to be as successful as they are right now. I have performances this week. I'm rehearsing, but I'm rehearsing now because I put it off. Imagine if Beyonce put off practicing for her world tour. No. She does 16-hour rehearsals for months on end. How would I know? Because I know people who work with her. But still, and also she's just said that, but you know, celebrities be saying a lot of stuff for the PR. No, she works really hard, and it's very hard to work with her because she will outwork you, and she's obviously gonna fire you if you're working less than her. What is she paying you for? She's gotta be here all the time. I don't have that discipline. And discipline is an act of self-love, and maybe the problem is I don't love myself, but I don't love myself because I'm not who I want to be, and I'm not who I want to be because I don't have the discipline. So it becomes a self-fulfilling cycle. So the question becomes, what exactly do I have a problem with about who I am now versus 10 years ago? Let's be specific, right? I'm a coach. I coach people. When you have an issue with something, whether it be yourself or other people, be specific. What exactly is it? Not, I should be farther. What is it specific? I think honestly a lot of mine is related to working out. How is it that it's been 10, 15, 20 years and we're still talking about working out consistently? How? You've had so much time to slowly build up to that. And the problem is, The reason people don't have the results they want, myself included, is because we keep starting over, keep giving up. And after 10 years, you're stuck in the exact same spot because you're at the spot you keep giving up at. Glory! After 10 years at the same spot because you're at the spot that you keep giving up at. And that, my friends, is what I'm talking about when I'm saying I have yet to overcome myself.